2. What's going on, y'all? It's your man Jay Murray, back with another reaction video. Today we got Geico on the chopping block. And I'm pissed off, man, because I really like Geico. They're my insurance provider for my vehicle. So to see them put out a commercial like this, really, following suit, following up on the last video I made with Amazon Prime. I think I posted that about 2 weeks ago. Shout out to everyone who liked the video, who supported what I was trying to say. I think a lot of this gets misconstrued between is he a hater? Does he hate black women? Is he a misogynist? It's none of that. I love black women. My mom's black. My girl. I love black women to the fullest. But at the same time, and I want y'all to understand this. I love to see black women cream rises to the top. I love to see black women raise up. I love to see them pull themselves up. I love all that. But at the expense of pushing me down, of pushing black men down, is it worth it? Is it worth seeing your men? Is it worth seeing your fathers? Is it worth seeing your brothers being pushed down? Because that's essentially that's what's being happened, or that's what's happening right now. Is that black women are elevating, and great, cool, kudos to you. However, at the expense of the black male image, is it worth it? Is it truly worth it? So I'm gonna show y'all the video real quick, talk about it, and we're gonna get out of here, man. Check this out.
Daydreaming again? But I love you still. You know I'm driving, right?
I do. If you ride, you get it. Geico Motorcycle. 15 minutes could save you 15%.
Black men, when are we going to stop doing this bullshit? When are we going to stop? Now, I understand. I guarantee I'm going to have about 50 comments from women saying, what's wrong with this commercial? What's wrong with you? Who hurt you? All this kind of stuff. If you don't see what's wrong with this commercial, I'm going to explain it right here, right now. Now, look, I have no problem ever being asked by any of the women I've dated, the woman I was married to, all that kind of stuff. I have no problem being asked for anything. You ask me something, I'll give you an answer. You ask me to do something, consider it done. But what you will not do is tell me what to do. Ask me, don't tell me. That's just that. And again, this is me knowing myself as a man, out of respect. That's how I operate. And black men, we gotta start operating like this, because we're gonna end up keep seeing commercials like these being posted everywhere, in social media, in the media itself, in commercials and movies. And at some point, it's gotta stop. Now, let me back this thing up a little bit. This is the part that really irks me, and why I even decided to make a reaction video to this. I'm gonna go this part right here. This is what messes up. So the old boy's, he's daydreaming. Clearly, they just got married. He's daydreaming about riding his motorcycle. I assume that's his way of being free. Whatever. But this is what makes me angry right here.
But I love you still. You know I'm driving, right?
I do.
That part right there. Bro, she just punked you. She's riding the motorcycle, and you riding in the little side chick car. You riding bitch. She just kicked you off your motorcycle, your dream. She just kicked you off, and now you're riding bitch. Black men, we have to stop. In the words of Dr. Umar Johnson, it's not enough masculinity in the chat. It's not enough masculinity in the media, black men. We have to stop doing and being a part of commercials like this. Because this is what they're saying. His woman just came up on their wedding day. You know I'm driving, right? Yes, dear. Now she could come up if she wanted to drive. Cool. Hey, you mind if I drive this time? Sure, babe, go right on ahead. And that would have been a great commercial. Everybody would have understood the meaning and the value behind that. Not a problem. But for her to come up and, I'm driving, right? With attitude? And for him to just, yes, I know, and just cower down. I don't like to see my black men like that. I don't like to see my black men like that. It pains my heart. It deeply saddens me, to the 100th degree. I mean, because let's take it and flip it again, because a lot of this, what I've come to learn is that when I started making these videos, and not even when I started making these videos, when I had this idea to start making these videos, I was trying to think of how could I make it chewable for people to really understand where I'm coming from, because I can understand from the black female side. Oh, he's hating. He's hating. But let's take it and flip it. If you don't see anything wrong with this, cool. But let's take it, flip it, and reverse that. Let's say she was in the kitchen. Setting is at her home. She's in her kitchen. She's uh uh she's thinking, she's cooking, she's cleaning, whatever, and she starts daydreaming. And in the middle of her daydreaming, he walks up. You gonna finish them dishes, right? Yes, dear. You telling me y'all? You telling me y'all? You telling me they wouldn't have a problem with that? You telling me this commercial wouldn't get banned? You telling me this commercial would be aired if that was the case? If he walked up, if a man walked up, you gonna get them dishes, right? And she cowered down to him. All's fair, love, and war. And this is what I'm saying, fellas. At the end of the day, the relationship between a man and a woman, I always believe there are no true two partners. There's a head and a tail, and that's nothing mean one person is better than the other person. Everyone has their certain roles or certain jobs. I don't care what type of relationship you look at. You can look at heterosexual. You can look at alternative lifestyle, whatever. There's a head and a tail. You can look at how governments are set up. There's a head and a tail. That's just how it goes. And when I see stuff like this, it makes me very upset for black men. And it's like, when are we gonna wake up? Black men, wake up. I'm not saying demean our women. I'm not saying I don't support none of that. I support 0% of that. I support respect on the black man's side, on the black woman's side. Let's respect each other. I'm not gonna come up to you and get to them dishes. I ain't finna say that to you. Hey, you mind knocking out them dishes for me tonight? It's a question. It's not a command. And as a black man, we have to start standing on our square and commanding that same respect from our women. It's Jay Murray. Appreciate y'all for watching. Do better.